By using the that disciplines that mind can compare mind. Remind everyone of this mantra. The second, who are the greatest believers in this unlimited ground and infinite answer. The greatest believers in this whole world are natural calamities. The world is clean by earthquake and floods. What does direction anyone for this? How could the Father destroy They have these parts in the ground because this is the kingdom of God. They cannot be called godly calamities. Only the Father said to be silver, Manumanapas. It is in the you children can sit here and say this to the Father. Children do not say Sipala, Manumanapas. No. Only when children sit together and chat, they can come up ideas. The main great mantra is the one that the Father gives you. Gurus gives mantras, but when it, that system, the Father is the one who created the world. This is called a mantra that disciplines the mind. It is the mantra which to conquer Maya. You don't have to chant it inside, but you do have to explain it. The Father explains the meaning of it. This mantra is written in the Gita, but no one understands its meaning. This time is now that episode of Gita, but the name has simply been changed. On the path of devotion, they create such huge books, etc. In fact, the Father sits here and explains this to you children orally. This knowledge is in the Father's soul. It is the souls of you children that imbibe this knowledge. These pictures have been created so that this knowledge is easy for you to explain. You children have all of this knowledge in your intellect. You understand that there definitely used to be the original eternal deity religion. There were no other lands there were no other lands at that time. All of those other lands were added later on. You should keep these pictures somewhere in a corner to show that it was their kingdom in Bharat and that there were no other religion at that time. There are now so many religions. Then none of them will exist any longer. Baba. Those people have so many warriors. You children understand that this is absolutely accurate. It has also been written that the Father comes and carries out establishment through Brahma. Establishment of what? establishment of that new world. The capital is on the banks of the Jamuna. There is only one religion there. The tree is very small. Only the Father gives you the knowledge of the tree. He also gives the knowledge of the cycle. There is only one language in the golden age. There is no other languages at time. You can prove that there was only one Bharat. There was only one kingdom and one language. In paradise, there was happiness and peace. There was no name or trace of sorrow. There was health, wealth, happiness, everything. At that time, when Bharat was new, the lifespan of these people were very long because there was purity. When there is purity, people are healthy. Look at the states of human beings now, that there is impurity. Untimely death takes place suddenly. Even young people die. There is so much sorrow. Ultimately, death does not take place there. People reach their full age. None of them die until they have reached their full lifespans. That is, until they have become old. Whenever you explain to people, you have to enable their intellects to imbibe that they must remember the unlimited Father, because He alone is the purifier and the bestower of salvation. You should have that. You should have that map so that you can explain and prove that this is a map of world today, and that is a map of tomorrow's world. Some do listen carefully. You have to explain this accurately. This Bharat is now eternal land. When this deity religion existed, there were no other religion. That original deity religion no longer exists. Where did Lakshmi and Narayan go? No one can tell you that. No one has the power to tell you that, you children. You children. Ajani. You children can explain the full meaning very well. There is nothing to be confused about. You now understand everything, and so you can repeat it to others. You can ask anyone, where did those deities go? They will be amazed when they hear your question. You can tell them with faith how they take 84 births. This is in your intellect. You can instantly say, that it was our kingdom in the golden age of the new world. There was only the original eternal deity religion there. There were no other religion at that time. Everything is new. Everything is Tamaprada. There is limitless gold there. It is mined very easily. And their bricks and buildings are made from it. Everything there is made of gold. The mines would all be new. There would be no imitations. There would be no imitations. There were real materials are so plentiful. Here, there is no trace of real things. Here, there is so much influence of imitation. That is why it has been said that bodies are false, Maya is false, and property is also false. So many different variety of diamonds and jewels have emerged that you can't even tell whether they are real or false. They have too much. They have so much show that you can't discriminate between real and false one. Those false things will not exist there. When destruction takes place, everything will go beneath beneath the earth. They used such huge diamond stones in their buildings. Where would all of those have come from? Who would have cut them? There are many experts in India. They will continue to become clever and they will then take their skills there with them. The crowns, etc., will not be made simply of diamonds. They will be made of totally refinished gold and real diamonds. Electricity, telephones, and motor car, etc., did not exist before. All of these things have emerged during Baba's lifetime. It has been about 10 years since all of these things emerged. It has been about 10 years since all of these things emerged. There are great experts. Even now, people are still learning. They are still becoming clever. You children are also given visions of that. The helicopters, there will be foolproof. You children will be Sado Pradhan and have sraved intellects. As you progress a little further, you will continue to have visions of everything. It is similar to which you return from abroad and approach your home country and see the trees. You have the happiness inside you that you are now about to arrive home. At the end, you will also continue to receive such visions. You children understand that Baba is the most beloved. He is Supreme Soul. Everyone remember him. You also used to remember the Supreme Soul on the path of devotion, but you didn't know whether he was small or large. It is remembered that there is unique star sparkling in the center of the forehead, and also he must definitely be like a point. He alone is called the Supreme Soul World. He has all the specialities. He is the ocean of knowledge. What knowledge does he gives you? You can only find that out when he gives it to you. Did you know any of this previously? You only know about devotion. Now you understand what a wonder this is. You can't see a soul with your physical eyes, and so you also forget the Father. However, this part of Rama is such that the name of the one who is made into the masters of the world is used, and the name of the one who made him that is made to disappear. They have said that Sri Krishna is Trilokanath and the Lord of Paradise, but they don't understand the meaning of that. They just give him that importance. They have made up many stories on the path of devotion. They say that God has so much power that he is brighter than thousand suns and that he can burn everything. They have made up such stories. The father says, how could I burn my children? That is not possible. Would the father destroy his children? No, this is part of the drama. The whole world has to be destroyed. These natural calamities are labors for the destruction of the whole world. They are the greatest labors. It is in that the Father gives them direction for destruction. No, storms take place, famine take place. Does God say, do this? Never. This is part of the drama. The Father does not say, create bombs. All of those are said to be Ravan's directions. This drama is predestinated. This drama is predestinated. This is the kingdom of Ravan, and so its people have devilish intellect. so many die. At the end, everything will be burned. This play is predestined and it continues to repeat. It isn't that destruction takes place by Sankar's eye opening. Those things cannot be called God calamities. They are natural. The Father is now giving you children Srimad. It is not a matter of causing sorrow for anyone. The Father is the one who shows the path to happiness. According to the drama plan, buildings continue to become old. The Father says the whole world has become old. It has to be destroyed. Look how people keep fighting amongst themselves. They have devilish intellects. When people have godly intellects, there is no question of killing, etc. The Father says, I am the Father of everyone. I love everyone. When Baba looks at children here, his devotion goes towards the special children, the ones who remember the Father with a lot of love and who also do service while sitting here. The Father's vision goes towards the serviceable children. Sometimes it is on Tehran, sometime on Meerut, and sometime on Delhi. I also remember the children who remember me. I even remember those children who not remember me. I have to take everyone back with me. Those who continue to understand this knowledge of the cycle of the world from me will then climb a high status number-wise. These are unlimited matters. Those teachers, etc., are limited. That one is unlimited. Therefore, you children should experience so much happiness inside you. The Father says, not everyone part can be the same. This one has this part. There are handful out of multi-millions, out of multi-millions who follow. They say, I am your children of 7 days. I am your child of 1 day. So you are kittens. The Father continues to explain each aspect. You definitely crossed the river and came. Knowledge began as soon as Father came. He is prized so much. You must have studied that Gita episode so many times for birth after birth. So look at the difference between the version speak by God Krishna and the versions speak by God Shiva. The contrast is like that of day and night. It is now in your intellects that when you were in the land of truth, you saw a great deal of happiness. In fact, you experienced happiness for three quarter of the cycle. The Father has created the drama for happiness, not sorrow. You begin to experience sorrow afterwards, or cannot take place that quickly. You receive a lot of happiness. If it were half-half, there wouldn't be that much pleasure. No wars will take place for 3,500 years. There aren't any sickness, etc. Just look how there is now illness after illness. In the golden age, there won't be any insects that eat the grain. That is why it is called heaven. You should also display a map of the world so that people can understand. Originally, there was only Bharat. There were no other religions at that time. The founder of religions came later, number-wise. You children now know the history and geography of the world. Everyone except you say neti, which means that you don't know the Father that he has no name from land or time period. If he doesn't have a name or form, he cannot have a land either. However, they don't understand anything. The Father now gives his accurate introduction to you children. Acha. To you sweetest, beloved, long lost, now found children. Love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bapdada. The spiritual father says namaste to you, spiritual children. Essence for dharana. In order to stay constantly in limitless happiness, continue to remember all the unlimited things that the unlimited Father tells you, and continue to follow the Father. Continue to follow the Father. Second one, in order to stay constantly healthy, in order to constantly healthy, what would we do? What will we do? Huh? Couldn't hear. Become pure. Why? People are encouraging to the people by saying worldly things. They are to take nourishment, food, and vitamins and other mineral, etc. If they take it proper way, then their health will become good. Here Baba says, when you accept the purity, then your health currently for half side, not only half side, two-thirds the cycle. People are worrying about always their health. Now, BGS also help when their age going up. They also thinking about if I fall sick, who will look after me? Can I believe everybody? Can I depend the PK family? This kind of thoughts arise to many of the people, BKs also. That is why they are afraid to surrender also. If they create the good karma, then help become easily, then help become easily ensured. On the base of purity, you can claim the inheritance of health, wealth, and happiness from the Father. Blessing, may you be attained soul and remain constantly full by keeping all your attainments emerged in your awareness. Keep all the attainments that you have received from Bapdada at the confluence age imaged in your awareness. The happiness of those attainments will then prevent you from descending into any upheaval. You will remain constantly unsaved. Fullness make you unshakable and frees you from upheaval. Those who are full of all attainments are constantly happy and content. Contentment is the greatest treasure of all. Contentment is the greatest treasure of all. Why? Until contentment come with us, we couldn't find our values, which was attained throughout the day, throughout my life. Without contentment, we couldn't identify our values that we received my whole life. If we continue our life this way, we become empty and waste and negative thoughts also increase because of lack of content. When we content whatever we receive, and then we no need to see others. If no need to see others, how can waste and negative thoughts come? That is why when we achieve the content, our unnecessary thoughts also become completely finished. That is why contentment is the greatest treasure of all. Those who have contentment have everything. Those who have contentment have everything. They continue to sing and song. I have attained what I wanted to attain. I have attained what I wanted to attain. Slower. Sit in the swing of love, and all hard work will automatically finish. Om Shanti. Now my turn finished.
Today was it is the end of time. So people have evil in them. So people have evil in them. In this world, there are five vices everywhere. So all of them are good.
False.
Baba says Maya also our head power. That's why all force like better than force. Because of that, people are wrapped in this world. They lost their permanent happiness for small, temporary happiness. Baba give portions about this old world to protect us. Whatever we want, everything is in Baba. So we should not get anything from this old world.
You continue. Continue to follow the path. How can I say? Murli points.